What's up, family? Man, jump brave fart for a second. My apologies. Man, I'm gonna jump on and man, have a heart to heart with you guys. Man, we have to trust the process. You know what I mean? We have to trust the process. And so often we're scared of trusting the process because we don't understand what the process looks like. We don't understand what the process is. And the process looks different for each and every one of us. You know what I mean? But it's the fear of the unknown. Stay with me. We're going somewhere, I promise you. We're going to go somewhere today. And it's going to trigger some of you. It's going to piss some of you off. And you already know, I don't care. You know what I mean? That's not the intent. The intent is for this video to be educational, to help us grow up. Because we need to grow the fuck up. Man. One of the things that I struggled with, and I didn't even realize that I was struggling with it when I was on social media, just posting a bunch of different stuff, you know, and just keeping everybody in the loop, you know, just putting information out there and just what was going on in my life and just everything, you know, and never the like real intimate stuff, but just putting stuff out there. And one of the things that God had to show me, this is me, social media can be great, but social media can also be devastating. In the aspect of, man, you have all of these people that become leeches and they're living off of your energy. They're sucking your energy dry. Stay with me. We're going to go somewhere today. And I was like, what the heck are you talking about, God? That doesn't even make sense. If I'm connected to you, you know, I'm connected to infinite source. How can my battery ever run low? If I'm connected to source, how can I ever run low on energy if I'm always tapped in, if I'm always plugged in? And what God has shown me, you're not always connected to me. Stay with me. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. You're not always plugged in, Elijah, because you have to make a living. You got to get up and take your ass to work. And so you're not always focused on source, God, the universe, the Most High. Because you got things to do throughout the day. You got people that you have to talk to. You have people that you have to be around for the great majority of us. And they're with all that toxic, negative bullshit. And a lot of these people out here are messy as fuck. They want to get all up in your fucking business. Who are you dating? Where you living? What your stuff look like? Do you have a vehicle? What your vehicle look like? How deep are your pockets? Where are you going on vacation? And it's not because they're concerned. They just want to compare their life to your life. And what God had to show me, I just put out a video yesterday. I know who I am. And in that video, I talked about a lot of the things that I've gone through. And what God had showed me, because I was looking at my life, comparing my life to other people's lives when I was younger. And what God had showed me is, Elijah, these motherfuckers ain't you. You ain't them. They ain't lived the life you've lived. Why are you comparing yourself to them? You're a motherfucking original. You're an original. And that was so hard for me to understand. Because I'm looking at it like, man, I got to get this, I got to get this, I got to get this, I got to do this, and God had to pump my brakes like, slow the fuck down. What you rushing for? Why are you comparing yourself to them? Why don't you think you're a success? Because you're comparing yourself to them. These motherfuckers didn't go through the fucking hell you went through. They ain't never lived a motherfucking day in your shoes. These motherfuckers got their mama. They grew up knowing what love was. They grew up being nurtured. These motherfuckers didn't see their daddy beat the fuck out of them and their daddy murdered their mama as a baby. These people wasn't verbally and physically beat down all the time by their fucking family. These motherfuckers wasn't molested at the age of 6 by church people. Again, people that's supposed to be protecting them, people that's supposed to be sowing into their lives. It wasn't fucking strangers that hurt you, Elijah. It wasn't strangers that fucked you up. It was all family. Oh, we going there today. We going there. We going there. And again, it is what it is. Elijah, your family fucked you up. And it ain't that you fucked up, but they fucked up your thought process. They fucked up your self-esteem. They fucked up your value of yourself and how you see yourself. Your family did that. Not the fucking government. Not the white man. Your motherfucking raggedy ass, ratchet ass, low vibrating fucking family fucked you up, Elijah. But you want to blame white men for oppressing black people. I had to grow the fuck up. I had to grow up and take a pause and take a look at things. And not just look at things through my eyes, through my perspective, because my perspective was fucked. So I had to learn how, okay, God, how do I tap into you? How do I get plugged up with you so I can see life, my life, and the world through your perspective? Because my perspective is all, man, it's fucked. You know what I mean? It's fucked. I ain't shit, I ain't work shit, I ain't never gonna do shit. What to do? I'm fucked from my perspective. Because that's the bullshit I was programmed to believe by my people. People that said they loved me. People that said they were looking out for me. People that were supposed to help me reach my full potential. They were the ones telling me I wasn't shit. I was stupid and dumb and on my way to prison. I was a fucking little kid, wasn't doing shit. But I was going straight to prison like my daddy. I was going to be dead before I was 21. It's just the shit I grew up believing. That I was going straight to hell. I'm talking about trusting the process. And so what God had to show me was Elijah. November 1st was, I stopped being on social media in the aspect of Facebook and Instagram and talking about or just sharing with the world what I was doing. That was it. And what God had to show me was Elijah, you know what? And I saw it and it didn't resonate. You know what I mean? I saw it, I heard it, but I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the depths of it, the magnitude of it. And what I'm talking about, I had so many people, because I would post pictures of my hikes out in nature and just all the different things I was doing and just, man, just being at the water, at the ocean and just different things I found while I was out there and just whatever, you know what I mean? Just posting all these things like, man, I just want to encourage the people. I just want to put something out there to inspire the people. And what God had to show me, and people were telling me, man, thank you for doing this. I love your posts. I love it. Man, I live off of this stuff. And I need your posts and all this other crazy, stupid shit they were saying. Man, and I didn't grasp what they were saying to me. And what God had to show me later was, Elijah, you need to go and move in silence. You need to move in stealth mode. See, because what happens is, what we don't understand is that we're always at war. We're at war. It's a spiritual war. And we don't understand it. We don't understand it. We're going to talk about a lot of things, but it's going to be basically the same stuff today. All right. We're at spiritual war. And Elijah, you're putting all this information out. And it's innocent information, but what you're doing is you're feeding all these people. Stay with me. You're not just feeding these people. These people are latched on to you. By all of your posts, they're attaching themselves to your vibration, to your energy. You're sustaining these people because they don't want to get up and do no motherfucking work. They want to act like fucking babies and suck on somebody's nipple. They want to be breastfed some shit. And it's time to cut these motherfuckers off and make them grow the fuck up. Stop dragging these motherfuckers with you. And I was like, God, I thought it was great to feed the people and sow all this positivity in the world. And God had to show me was Elijah. You can't reach your full potential carrying all this fucking baggage. You can't get up this motherfucking hill dragging all these lazy, trifling, sorry-ass, deadbeat motherfuckers with you. You can't go. You're going to have to make a motherfucking choice. Either you're going to go to the top of the mountain like you came here to do, or you're going to stay down here with the rest of these no good motherfuckers. The choice is yours, and yours alone. You could sit here, keep feeding and entertaining these motherfuckers, or you could cut their ass the fuck to loose and do what the fuck you came here to do. I said, God, I'm not understanding. I said, God, isn't it the same thing? He said, Elijah, just listen to me. Because you're trying to make sense out of this. You're trying to use your fucking ego. You're trying to use fucking logic to make sense out of something spiritual. Logic will never understand spiritual things. I'm like, all right, God. He said, Elijah, you're at war in the spiritual realm. You have a lot of entities trying to sabotage you. You have a lot of entities trying to slow you down to keep you from coming into the full understanding of who you are, to keep you from coming into the full understanding of your power. That's some of their purposes. They just want to slow your ass up. And some of them, they have different missions. Some of them, they want to come in and sleep with you and fuck you up and get you all twisted up and drag you another way. Some of them want to come in and be a fucking religious mentor and advisor to you and tell you, thus said the Lord, you should be done and all this other stupid ass shit. Why? To slow you up and fuck you up, take you off your fucking track again. You got all these spiritual entities sent to you, assigned to you. You're that motherfucking valuable. You're that motherfucking important. Tell the people that they're that fucking important that they gotta wake the fuck up and understand everybody ain't their motherfucking friend. Everybody don't want to see them succeed. Everybody don't want to see them walk in their purpose, walk in their authority. So you had better learn some motherfucking discernment when you dealing with all these motherfucking entities out here. You see them as people. You see them, oh, she's so pretty. Oh, he's cool. He's from the hood. He's from blah, blah, da, 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 da. And we grew up in da, da, da. No, motherfucker. They got a mission. They have a purpose just like you. And everybody didn't come here to fucking grow. Some of these entities here to stop others from growing. Some of these motherfuckers are here as a distraction. Cut their ass off. But I didn't want to cut people off because I didn't really like being alone. And what God had to show me is, Elijah, you're not fucking alone. Stop saying that stupid ass bullshit. That's what your fucking raggedy ass family programmed you to believe. Elijah, it ain't nobody's fucking business if you have somebody in your life. It ain't nobody's fucking business what you got going on in your life. It ain't nobody's fucking business what opportunities and doors are opening up for you. Some of these low vibrating entities, man, they feel the energy. They feel it in the atmosphere that something's shifting for you, that things are changing for you. And their purpose, their mission is to come and distract you and to fuck that off. To take your eyes off of that, to lower your frequency so you don't receive what you're supposed to get. It's a spiritual battle going on. It's a spiritual war taking place. You're so fixated on working out and being strong and being able to keep people in their fucking throat and being able to slap the dog shit out of motherfuckers and being able to shoot your guns and woo-doo. You're so focused on physical war because that's what your fucking raggedy ass family programmed you to believe. That's what you fucking came up thinking in the fucking hood. That's survival mentality on the low frequency level. What you need to understand is bigger than that. You ain't got time for that little petty ass shit. This is spiritual war. And spiritual war, I ain't got time for these little sorry ass fucking guns. Spiritual war, this is not about me kicking you in your fucking throat. And spiritual war, it's not about me slapping the dog shit out of you. And spiritual war, it's not about me picking you up and body slamming you. That's not what spiritual warfare is about. We better grow the fuck up. So you got to understand, you feeding people all this information. You talking about da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da. Man, you're giving them. You're getting their attention. Oh, this is about to happen. Oh, this is da-da-da-da. You're feeding the fucking enemy. You're giving out classified information. You're giving out top secret information. Everybody don't deserve to know what the fuck is going on in your life. Everybody ain't privy to that. Everybody shouldn't be privy to that. Cut they asses the fuck off. All of them. And learn to move in silence. Learn to be a real ninja. And black folks call each other ninjas. That's another word for the N-word and stupid ass shit. But learn to move like a martial artist, like a ninja. In stealth mode. Where they can't see you. They're sitting there wondering, what the fuck is going on with that motherfucker? He don't post shit no more, and woo-doo-doo-woo. Man, I don't know if some bitches in his life. Man, and you won't know. Ain't none of your fucking business. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what, I've had to learn that shit the hard way. See, what some of us don't understand is there's motherfuckers out there so mad, so miserable that you have somebody in your life that they've gotten covens and groups of people together in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm too, to attack and destroy your relationships. See, you thought it was just you all this time, fucked up in relationships. You thought it was just you. You thought it was just that other person. No, it's all these other motherfuckers that are mad and jealous because you guys are happy. Mad and jealous because you guys are vibing. Mad and jealous because they raggedy ass got a relationship and it's toxic as fuck. Mad as fuck because they ain't got nobody and they want you. Or they want them, your partner. This is a spiritual warfare that's taking place. And a lot of times, because we're not always connected to God, source universe, we allow this negative energy to sit on us, to get attached to us, And we don't see it for what it is. And it comes, and you bring that shit home. And you and your spouse get into it and blow some shit up. Not understanding this ain't really you. This ain't them. This is that negative energy that's been attached to you through your raggedy ass fucking family, sent to destroy what you fucking have. Attached to you by all these other motherfuckers. But because you was on a low frequency today, because you were in a bad mood today, or because you were not connected today, you wasn't aware of what was going on spiritually, this happened. These entities attached themselves to you. And you brought this shit home. And it fucked up the love of your life. And you brought it home. And it destroyed your relationship. We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow up. And understand that this is a spiritual thing. This is always a spiritual thing. So you got to learn to cut it off. You got to learn to shut people off. You got to learn to cut off people's access to you. Because everybody ain't really concerned about what's going on in your life. You got a lot of these motherfuckers that's just sent to be spies, to gather information. And when you disconnect from them, when you cut their ass off and you're not feeding them any information, they fail in their mission. You deprive them of being able to fulfill what their agenda was, their negative, toxic ass agenda towards you. Don't be so gullible you want to save the world and help the world heal and grow and woo, and you feeding the fucking enemy. Because you just want them to grow. They just want to gather information from you. You guys have heard me talk about Samson and Delilah from the Bible a lot. That applies to this too. Samson was king. Samson was the most powerful man in that time. The Philistines couldn't fuck with Samson. So they sent Delilah in on a mission. See, spiritually, some of you, God had to show me that, Elijah, this pertains to you. But it's not just me, it pertains to some of you out there too. Some of you are just like Samson. You're that motherfucking powerful in the spiritual realm. You're that motherfucking important in the spiritual realm. You're all that spiritually. You don't believe it, you don't know it. And you have all these negative entities, these low vibrating motherfuckers that's coming in, that's been sent in, and they don't even know that they've been sent in. And they've been sent to gather intel. They've been sent to fuck you off. They've been sent to piss you off. They've been sent to lower your frequency, to lower your vibration. They've been sent to try to destroy what you're capable of doing. It's a spiritual thing going on. And we better grow the fuck up. We had better grow the fuck up. Spiritually. And understand, everybody ain't on my team. Everybody ain't happy for me. It is what it is. Happy healing. Peace.